up guys, this is Nibin Prince and I'm back at you with another video. In this one I'd like to share with you guys a quick breakdown and the 4 blood moon Tetrad which we're gonna experience in 2014 onwards to in 2015. The first one, they said it's gonna fall right under the Jewish Passover, which is I think the 15th of April. And we already know like what happened with the law 3 that happens in the Jewish calendar, and we know what happened in 1493 to 1494 with the Spanish Inquisition, and next we know what happened with when the Jewish nation become a nation back in I think 1948, 1950, and also what happens back with the 6 Days War back in 1967 to 1968. So with these 4 blood moon and the menu, a lot of people start to get concerned by what's gonna happen between maybe Iran with Israel. And we all know what can happen if if something big like that was to take place, because America will always gonna find himself in the middle of that situation. And if America was to side with Israel, then where do Iran find himself? And also, would Russia stand aside and see what happened? Because I think they have investment in terms of pipeline that run through into Iran. So I don't think it's gonna be a happy meal, to be honest with you. So whenever like event like this is on the horizon, a lot of things gonna be thrown into the conversation. Because take for example, gasoline or petrol, all of these things, oil, what's gonna happen to like the prices for these things are gonna skyrocket, and not only that, food as well, what I mean? Can we at the minute able to spend more for food as how we see at present, so we're looking at a lot of stuff that can go wrong if anything was to happen on the 15th of April, which is the first one. And the second one I think is the 8th of October 2014. And the other two will be in 2015, the other Passover, which is I think is on the 4th of April, and also the other one going to be September 28, 2015. So all of these event is coincide right on the Jewish calendar. And I mean, this is not some makeup kind of theory out there that people just like dictating. You can verify this information by go to NASA website as well. They have it there. You could probably Google it as well. You might find information based on a 4 blood moon Tetrad as well. So it's not something like you say just come out of the blue and people just put it there. And also even the biblical side of things is what there are also biblical reference to certain prophecies that have been prophesied by Daniel as well. So about the moon become blood and stuff like that, the moon stop turning and all of that. So a lot of things we have to take into small dosage, and also not just like throw it at the side and say, okay, this got no relevance to my life, because trust and believe all of this information, all of this alignment with our universal body of energies is for a purpose. And I don't think the government, and mainly the government, is out there not paying attention to do things. I mean, I do believe that's the reason why you can see a lot of distraction taking place at the minute. They're distracting us by showing what happened to Bieber, by what happened to this and all of that crap. But the more meaningful situations or problems, they're not having the mass to want to focus on that. So we have to pay key attention to all of these cycles of our world that we're into, because we are into a different phase at the minute, and we have to pay key attention to what prophecy is saying, whether from a biblical standpoint, whether from like the Torah standpoint, or just from you observing around you and see what time of day it is. Because we cannot like hide away from like fulfillment of certain things, even if we're not Christian or we're not Muslim or we're not this, but we're still human. And we connect with this body of energy, or we connected with the world. So we have to know like what's going on. So we still have to know what is happening around us in our environment. And like I said, the government and the media, they're not trying to be meaningful by enforcing or enlightening the mass to have us to pay key attention to certain things and even prepare ourselves for certain kind of disaster that might take place, like food, water, you know, maybe your first aid, get them things together, you know what I mean, get your canned food together. They're not even want to tell us that. So sometimes we leave just like in the arms of danger without not protecting ourselves and also our families. So this video is like for those who are that are paying key attention to like what's happening within the world. Like I said, the last 3 cycle of what happened, we see what happened, like I said, in Israel, where a lot of stuff went down. The 6 days blood bath, I call that, you know, that was something else. And also when they also became a nation for themselves all over again. So it's different event that took place in these particular alignment, and it wasn't just like a mishap when it took place as well. So for it to be back in the same phase all over again, it's just like, it's not something that you get up every day and you see like a moon eclipse or something. It's not like that. So we have to pay key attention to this information when we hear about it. You can do some more research into it. Like I said, go to NASA website, do your research, and also pass on the information to your loved ones and friends. Let them be aware of it. Like I said, the first one is the 15th of April of this year. And like I said, bring the word out to your friends and family. Let them be aware of what's happening, because the media and the government, they're not here to empower us or enlighten us. We have to enlighten ourselves. So from me to you guys, like I said, do your research on it and pay attention to what's happening, and be vigilant as well, because a lot of stuff going to happen in 2014 which is going to surprise most of us and maybe all of us as well. But be alert, both hearing and also seeing as well. So hook me up if you know more on this topic or the subject, and tell us what you think about it as well. The 4 moon, the blood moon, tetrads, and let us know and let us communicate down in the comment area. And also please to sum up this video, and also please share this video as well, and let the information circulate to pretty much anybody and everybody out there. So these are my few words, and this one, peace.